Crazy times, people. Statues are coming down left and right. Mostly the left, taking down right wing statues. Are we going too far, though? Are some of these old white dudes just a product of their relatively racist times? Take what happened in New Mexico, for instance. They took down a statue of a conquistador I've never even fucking heard of. Like, what the fuck? Why did we put up a statue of a Spanish serial killer with a penchant for wearing a feather in his hat in the first place? Uh, excuse me, without them, there would be no horses in America. Duh. Just a random Spanish fucker that liked gold, if you ask me. The gold. Where's the gold? Donde está el oro? Tell me where the Fountain of Youth is, or I'll kill you. It's the 16th century. We only live to like 32 before we die of cholera. I want to be 11 again. Speaking of explorers from Europe, there's of course Christopher Columbus. Sure you're familiar with him. Old Chrissy the Sailor, genocidist. First person ever to discover America. Well, actually the Native Americans were here thousands of years before. Well, you know what I mean. First white person before the concept of white even like totally existed. Yeah, that's it. First white person to discover America. Yeah, actually that was the Vikings and Leif Erikson around 500 years before Columbus. I mean, we can't just rename the capital of the greatest country in the world District of Leif. That just sounds ridiculous. Robert E. Lee, of course, is another big name. General of the Southern Army, I believe. You know, that army that were traitors to the, what country was it? The United States, I believe? And was it slavery that they supported? And oh yeah, turns out they lost the fucking war! But hey, he was a gentleman. Fought for the side that believed in human bondage, but by golly did he do it with respect and good manners. I mean, let's be honest. The only reason his statues were still up in the first place is because of his middle name. If he was just Robert Lee, we would have taken those statues down years ago. Hell, Bob Lee never would have even been put up in the first place. Then there, of course, is Francis Scott Key. There's another asshole with 3 names for you. But he wrote the Star-Spangled Banner! What's that? That song that makes every sporting event start 12 minutes later than it's supposed to? I guess by that rationale, every one-hit wonder should have a statue. Can we replace Key's statue with one of MC Hammer? We good? At least if we found out 100 years from now Hammer did something bad, the mob wouldn't be able to touch him. Finally, we got the complex cases. Your Washingtons, your Franklins, your Jeffersons. I mean, surely TJ did more good than bad on the balance. Owned slaves, but that's what everyone did back then. Oh, right. What was it, 51% of the population that owned slaves? Those numbers aren't quite adding up. No, I thought Mama Jefferson raised young Tommy better than that. Everyone's doing it! Now, Thomas, if all the boys in your class tickled their balls with their quill pens, would you do it too? Okay, I just want to take a time out here to preemptively apologize for my stereotypical portrayal of an early 18th century colonial woman. Well, let's just say I regret the way that I handled the situation, and going forward, I'm going to try to be better and take a step back to listen. But back to Jefferson. But he wrote the Declaration of Independence. Aha! Got you there. First person that thought people were created equal and deserved freedom. Historic fact. Never mind that we have 100% incontrovertible evidence that he practiced the exact opposite. What's that you said, Mr. Jefferson? Freedom for everyone? I like it. Sounds good, sir. Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna go lock up the people you own so that they don't run away. But yeah, I'll be back. Let's run through this. Let's work it out. Work out the kinks. Throw some ideas off of each other. Just, after I've made sure all the humans you possess are shackled and fed for the night. I mean, come on. That'd be like Moses coming down from Mount Sinai, all like, "These are the 10 Commandments of God. Thou shalt not kill." Could you repeat that one, Moses? I'm a bit hard of hearing. God damn it! Shut up, Japheth! Yeah! Pokes him in the neck with a knife. Well, not him, of course. He's really annoying. Hold these tablets for me, would you, Isaac? I'm just gonna have a chat with your hot wife in that tent. We're just gonna talk. But, on the other hand, without all these statues, our history and culture would completely disappear forever. So there is that.